Okay, starting week 3. It is, I don't even know what time it is. I think it's like 4 or 5 in the afternoon. I've been waking up late, but it was a nice 2 days of just doing nothing. Sometimes it's hard for me because I'm the kind of person where it's hard for me to get momentum to do things. I have some traits of laziness I need to work on. And yeah, whenever I take a break, like I'm the kind of person, like when I get momentum, I have to keep going. And so it's hard because I can get in the habit of like overworking myself by just like, I can't take a break because I know when I stop, I just want to sit there. It's hard for me. That laziness is like, oh, it feels so good to just do nothing, to just veg out and play games, which I don't think is bad, but that's a choice. You can live like that. But obviously, as you know, if you've been following, what I'm aspiring towards, like, I don't want to live like that. And so I have to live in alignment with that. And I'm trying to get in the habit of not judging lifestyles, but just it's all about choice. Because if I think of things as choice, like if I want to sit around and eat shit and get fat, like that's a choice. It's not something I want to judge or judge anyone. It's just an option. Because if I think in options, then I don't have to think about like resisting. And that's been the biggest issue I've had, is like resisting myself. Like, this is bad, this is good, I should or shouldn't. It's like they're all choices. And if I give myself the freedom to choose, then I'm not contending against anything. I'm just free. And that's what I'm trying to get in the mindset of. But there are still hurdles, like I want to be out here, and then part of me doesn't want to be out here. And I have to vote for the part that wants to be out here more, because of what I aspire. And I think over this weekend, as I was resting and I was thinking about, Monday, and I was thinking about like starting again today, and there is that part. It's like I always have to contend with the doubt when I'm not in momentum. Like, do I really want to do this? Is this worth it? God, this is a lot of energy. This is a lot of stress. Would I be happy? And I don't know what to make of that. Is it the laziness? Is it the comfort that is trying to convince me? Is it a true part of me? Is all this worth it? And then I have to remind myself, like, I've resisted this so much that every time I've gotten that mindset and I've quit things in the past, like I've not been happy. But I also am somewhat not happy with the striving, and I'm trying to make sense of what's going on, I don't know. Maybe it's immaturity, and maybe that's what it is. And I think part of being mature is, in being an adult, being a man, is being decisive, is making a choice and keeping your word, and not giving into the emotions. And sometimes I wonder, like, why do we go through these emotions? We think something and we make a choice, like, I want to do this. We have an intention. And then as soon as we start doing it, it's like we come into conflict with this internal debate. And it's not fun. To be honest, it's not fun. Is it normal? I don't know. It would be nice sometimes to talk to people who have been high achievers and successful, and maybe people who have accomplished things and feel happy. And I wonder, like, did they go through this? Did they constantly fight through this? Or were they raised with better examples and decisiveness and leadership, where it's like, hey, I make a choice and it's not an internal debate, because we're all so different. We all come from different backgrounds. And I can't project that my struggle may not be like everyone else's. It may not be like anyone else's, or it could be similar. I don't know. I just don't know. And that's the hard part with a lack of transparency and communication, when we're always trying to show the diamond and not the digging, is that we don't get the honesty. We like try to present ourselves at our best without all the struggles, without all the flaws, without all the internal debates and arguing that we do within ourselves. And that's why I said the false expectation. So then when you're here and it's like, you don't know, is this normal? And it makes you question. I mean, the only thing I can do is just, at this point, talk about it out loud. I think, to be honest, I'm here recording this all the time because for accountability, And I was thinking about my diet. I've been putting so much work this past couple of weeks. And this weekend, I just ate like shit. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I was smashing like cereal and like those Frosted Flakes, Applejack, like donut hole cereal, and I bought candy, and then my kidney started bugging me, which I know I shouldn't do. It's just, habits die hard. And I was eating sandwiches and fucking lasagna and all this stuff. And it just, I don't know why I was eating so much. I don't know if it was a coping mechanism. I had to work Saturday. That's right. And I worked, and I only had like a few hours of sleep then too, because I deal with chronic insomnia. But, when I'm tired, I tend to eat a lot more. And so I don't know. I feel like it's important for me to talk through this because I'm outside in the cold, and it's just like there's so many barriers between my pain, my joint, my emotions, my laziness, the weather, my doubt, my situation, hope, belief. It feels like there's so many, like this mountain I'm trying to climb, and then on the mountain there's also thorns and bushes and thistles in them. And the only thing I can do is just talk about it, is just show up again and talk about it. I don't find myself thinking about guilty gear on the weekend. I'm just kind of like, I'm doing it out of this obligatory, I don't know, expectation to keep my word at this point. I do think it's fun. It's just not what I want to be doing, but I'm going to stick with it. And I think it's important for me to understand that reality. Like, I can do something and it not necessarily be the funnest or most enjoyable. But I think what I do enjoy is learning about myself. And I think, when I know that when I played Call of Duty, and I was talking to my therapist about the challenges and quitting, and I was trying to get the Grandmaster in Modern Warfare 2 Grand Weapon Master challenge. And it was because it's like a less than like a 1%, probably less than that, accomplish it. It's hard. It's a long grind. It took me like a year and a half, couple of years. I had to take breaks, months between. It was hard through all the cheaters and stuff. And I used to criticize myself like, this is stupid. It's a video game and first person shooter. But then I started changing my perspective. Like, people challenge their minds playing chess. That's a game. And there are elements that, chess has tactics and psychology, and it's about knowing yourself, your opponent, planning ahead. And there are elements like that in every video game. Like, you learn something. And I think growing up, my parents were the ones who were like, oh, don't play video games. And they thought it was just some mindless entertainment. But I learned so much playing video games. A lot of reading, math, strategy, creativity, music, the relationships. It was spiritual, it was intellectual. And, but I did have these seeds of criticism towards video games because, people thought it was dorky, kind of like superheroes. Now they're super fucking popular. Everyone thinks they are fans of superheroes now. But, I grew up playing video games and liking anime and superhero stuff when you were a loser for doing that kind of stuff. But the point I'm getting at is that there's just a lot of self-criticism with things that I've experienced. And like I said in another video, like, a lot of that stuff is just projected onto us, and it becomes a part of our perception. These things are judged. I do these things, thus I am judged, and I judge myself. And it happens external first, and then those things take root and it becomes internal. And then you project those things in unconscious and conscious ways at times. But the point is that I had to really go through therapy and validate myself in other areas in order to really validate like the importance of, I had a complex and a reputation for quitting things, and it affected me pretty bad. And not only just for quitting things, but because like I have, with struggling with porn, you go through that over and over again, and you learn to not trust yourself and being consistent, and you start to question everything, and your self-esteem takes a hit, and you lose confidence and ability to believe in yourself that you can do things. Over time, it erodes at you. And I think that the reason why porn is so dangerous to men is because of that, is because I think deep down we know it's a dishonorable thing. There is no nobility in pornography and to objectifying women and masturbating to them and seeing them as sexual objects, and just, all the lewd acts that people just do on these women. Guys will collectively be in these videos just treating these women like objects, not loving them, not making them feel claimed or seen. And And then you really understand just how much of a hypnotic and mesmerizing trap it is once you try to quit. And then that's when you really start to see, you have to see yourself, and it's difficult, and it bleeds into every aspect of your life. And so I've digressed quite a bit, but when I digress, it all plays into everything. It's my mind, like connecting the patterns in the network in my brain, the neurons of perception and things that have taken root, and conclusions that I come to about myself, about the world. And coming back to Call of Duty is that I had to change my perception on it. And, you know, I would play ground war and go through cheaters and not understand, like, things felt unfair. It was hard, took hours, long nights. There were times I was so frustrated, I was like crying, you know, it was hard. And, you know, this is before I realized that like a lot of streamers and people cheat and hack. And the thing that thinking a lot of people had accomplished these things legitimately, they hadn't. And, you know, I had to go back and forth in times that I stopped playing because I'm like, this is an unfair situation. But then I was like, but, you know, and I was mad because I would spend time playing Aim Beast and Aim Labs, and I would grind and grind. And I'm like, why does it feel like I'm just not getting better? Then I learned about skill-based matchmaking and all these other aspects to it. And when I really saw the playing field, I took some time to like, do I want to do this? And the conclusion I came to was like, look, drop your ego. It would be nice to be an amazing player and show off, but I realized like if I did it for that reason, like why am I here? Just like to shit on people, to be like everyone else, to be good and then like make other people feel bad and talk shit? Like, no. It's like I'm doing this for me. So despite cheaters, this isn't about being the best Call of Duty player. This is about continuing to show up until I reach the goal. And it took me time. It took time. And there are times I took off, like I said, and I kept coming back. And then there's just at one point in this past year, I just decided, fuck it, I'm gonna just finish it. And I did. And it was hard because when I first got, was it Polyatomic? Was it Orion? I can't remember. But when I first got it, it was, I don't know. It was triumphant, you know, it felt amazing. But then something sat in me, because then you have like the Weapon Master Challenge for Grandmaster. Because like at first I wasn't going to do Weapon Grandmaster. It was like I want to accomplish the Orion Challenge. And I did. And then I was like, did I feel done? I didn't. And, you know, I took a long break after I did that, and I had to come back, and I was like, and it just didn't sit right with me. It felt like I wasn't done. So then I got the Weapon Grandmaster, and that felt triumphant. And it taught me a lot about myself. And something as simple as just enduring despite a dishonest game system, despite cheaters, despite disadvantages. And it really bolstered my confidence. And I, just on a personal note, I think it sucks because, you know, my wife and I love Call of Duty, and now I feel so estranged with it because of how the company is running. But I'll always have a love for the franchise, but, you know, it sucks to see where it's at. But the one thing that I did carry with it is the lesson from there, and I knew that it had changed me, it had shifted me, it had helped me mentally. Like, it's kind of weird to say, like, Call of Duty and just the opportunity of this goal to accomplish taught me about myself and helped me mentally and emotionally to grow as a person. And this is why it's just so sad that video games are abused and taken for granted by these councils or bodies that are only concerned with profit. It's because they don't realize like everything is spiritual in nature, and these video games could be used for such good and to heal people, just like anything, you know, even social media. It's just about how we utilize it. But anyways, I think it's a lot of the reason why I'm here and why I'm talking and why I need to talk about this is because, you know, I told my brother, I wish I had recorded. I did at times. At the same time, I had another YouTube channel I was doing at the same time, trying to do Call of Duty content, and I stopped that. But I wish I had recorded the struggles. I wish I had recorded the tears. I wish I had recorded or had a way or took the time to talk about, or talk and even just record the struggles that I was going through, the frustration, daring to sound stupid, to complain on camera and talk about how unfair it is, and maybe sound like an idiot, but then just still get through it. I wish I had done that. And that's why I'm here, is that, I'd come on here to start a channel just to show my growth in Guilty Gear. But to be honest, like, there is no insular growth in anything you do in life. So me playing Guilty Gear, yes, I'd be showing my growth, but if I just showed that, I didn't feel complete spiritually. It was like I wouldn't be showing the real reality if I just kind of recorded some of the funny highlights and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make it entertainment and do quick cuts, and then only show you like when I have these victorious moments or maybe a few challenges, and then do some highlight reels and post it on TikTok and try and get followers that way, and then just be this quippy, clever, entertaining YouTuber. And I didn't feel like it was true or honest. I felt like there needed to be more truth and reality, because part of the growth with it, of going through that Call of Duty challenge and getting Weapon Grandmaster, was the moments like this, the difficulty, the doubts, the times that I took months off and I didn't come back and I didn't show up. And just like those videos that I linked in my other video, about how to become stupidly consistent, getting boring, and the successful people, it's not about them never breaking their streak, which, what he explained is a form of vanity. And I agree, I want to show people I never stopped. He's like, it's about how quickly you come back. And the only reason I finished the Call of Duty challenge and got Weapon Grandmaster was that I came back even after months. I had to come back again. I debated it. And so kind of tying this all together over this weekend, like, that's something that this was an internal battle, coming back. And that's why I'm here recording, is like, I think these moments are important. Like, I'm recording this long, monologue or vlog or whatever the fuck you want to call it, because this is part of my struggle. I guess I just need to talk. I need to vent. I showed up, I'm here, but it's hard. I'm resisting. I'm tired. I kind of don't want to work out right now. I kind of want to just chill after the 2 days, and I could easily justify like, oh, I got to listen to my body. Partially, yeah. But sometimes if your body and your mind have been conditioned to something for so long, it can trick you, can deceive you. And it's hard to know. And the only thing you can do is to temper yourself, to spiritually temper and color yourself with a different lifestyle, with a different flow, with a different spirit and way of being and thinking. And it's not enough to just think it, you have to live it too. There's a biblical principle that says faith without works is dead. And a lot of the biblical principles are wise because you can apply them outside of a religious setting and see if it's true. And if I claim to believe like, hey, I want to do this, or this will work, but I never take the steps to live the lifestyle that I'm claiming to believe, well, it's like nothing prospers, nothing is fruitful from it. And there is no change. There is no manifestation in reality. And so I'm here again, debating even what I'm gonna do. It's just like, God, my lower back hurts. My knees crack every time I stand up when I wake up. Actually, you know what's funny? Yesterday, when I got up, the first thing I did was I did a few push-ups, and I've always wanted to just get up and like get my body going. And I tried, and it wasn't impressive, but it was the start of something. And today I woke up, and despite how tight my feet felt to my ankles, and despite how poorly I slept, I started doing some squats, and it wasn't impressive. And I did like 9 of them. And then I proceeded to sit on my computer and play Total Warhammer and just kind of like drink my coffee and get my mind ready to like take this on today, because I still have to edit the video and I got to get back into it. And I'll be honest, part of me was looking forward to getting back to it today too. That's the struggle. It's like the part of me that believes, and then the part of me that wants to stay the old self that doesn't believe, that doesn't think that I could be happy if I did this, or the part of me that doesn't believe that my pain and discomfort will alleviate, that my body will feel light and strong at some point, that my sleep will get better, and I'll know what rested sleep feels like once again. And since I haven't for almost a decade now. So I'm here. I say show up, and yeah. So, there was something else I was gonna say. I don't know. I'm just trying to be raw and real because this is real. I'm really living this. I'm really struggling this, and it's every day. And I really need to believe in this because there's something I really want to do. And it isn't until the end of this that you're going to know what it is either. But it feels like from the things that have been happening now, that reality, the universe, the flow of reality, the quantum consciousness, God, the Father, Yeshua, feels like they're putting things into play because things have been happening. Things I can't explain. People can say sometimes that it's only coincidence or it's only what you want to see, you know, like a unconscious bias that you're looking for the things that confirm what you want to be true. But in my experience, when I didn't want it to be true, when I wanted to abandon it, things still happened, communicated, appeared, manifested, synchronized. And I recorded it too. And so I feel like this is me being here in this moment is a lot bigger than just what you see, than just a YouTube channel about growth and getting good at guilty gear. But eventually I'll have to show that part too. The part that you don't see. And it won't be in a way that anyone expects. It'll be great though. It'll be amazing. And I'm counting on that, and I have to believe in that. So, that's what I wanted to say. Along with this long intro, I mean, one of the things that I thought about was I've done YouTube channels in the past before. I put a lot of time editing, making entertainment, doing like, you know, animation and stuff like that, making things funny. And when you spend hours and hours, it's about 8, even up to 12 hours plus on editing certain videos and post them and just like getting nothing, you know, and no engagement, no comments, barely any likes, if any at all, no subscribers, maybe 1 or 2 here. And then I quit because like 1, because I'm like, I'm financially desperate. I need to do this for money. And 2, I'm like, I'm not getting validated, so I feel shitty. And that kind of came up. I've kind of gone through that. But then something different happened this weekend. And even before then, I've been thinking about it. I'm like, look, I've said this in the previous videos, like I'm doing this for me. I'm daring to post a 23-minute intro video because I'm doing this for me. And this is just my own personal log. And if you're here watching it, like, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad that I have the privilege to connect to you and that you take value through this. And if you skip it, fine. You probably wouldn't even hear me get to this point. And that doesn't matter. But what I want to say is that maybe an epiphany, and you can think things intellectually, but it isn't until you feel it emotionally. And I felt this emotionally, like I knew it instead of just a concept, that if I do this for money, I need it, I'm not gonna lie, I want to be able to do this and learn for a living and grow and make this, you know, something I get to have the privilege to do every day. And I'd be relying on the people watching me, investing in me and showing up and cheering for me. Even the people hating on me, clipping my videos, that's fine, whatever. I would be relying on you. I'd be relying on people because no one does anything insularly. We all depend on each other. So there's no point in being egotistical. But if I did this for money, I'm doing it for the wrong reasons, you know? And then I'm dependent on that. And then I will follow that spirit, and that's how I will operate in life. And if I did this for viewers, then yeah, I'm gonna quit again, because if no one shows up, then I realize that, you know, my motivation for doing it is gone now. And that's why I've quit in the past. And it's no different than, like, you know, when we're young guys, when we lift weights, you know, and I used to be huge. I used to be a lot thinner and more muscular, and I'm a far cry from that. And that's because when I did it when I was younger, for girls, for interest, for attraction, for ego, to prove something, to not, have guys look down on me and talk shit. That was great and all. And I got married, and girls were interested in me. But when I got married and all of those motivations were gone, when the need to impress is gone, what's left? What's driving you? And then guess what happens? You get lazy, you get complacent, you no longer have a means or a will to do things because the purpose, there was no intrinsic fire. It was always external. And when that external fuel is gone, then you become lost and the flame turns into kindling, or worse yet, it goes out. And I don't want that for this channel. I have to be able to confidently stand by me at 25 minutes and 40 seconds right now at this video and just say, like, no, I need this. This is for me. And maybe for you who might be too scared to do something because you're afraid of criticism, or you're too dependent on, like, I need this, and the desperation. And I get it, I get it when it's like you don't want to do the same thing. You don't want to work for someone. It's not people don't want to work because they're lazy. Like, no, fuck you. That's not the case, you judgmental, ignorant asshole. But maybe some people just don't want to be a part of something that doesn't give a fuck about you. And I don't want to invest in a company that doesn't care about me. I don't want to invest in people who really just are not about family and humanity and bettering this world, but just about profit. And it's fucking us up and it's destroying us. And I'm not going to support it. So I have to believe in me. I have to believe in this when no one else is showing up. And that's the only way you do anything worth merit, worth watching. That you believe in it. Because why else should anyone believe in it if you don't believe in it? If you're not willing to show up when no one else is going to cheer for you, or no one's going to do it for you or validate you. And that's why I've quit things in before, because I didn't have the self-respect and the confidence to just stand by me. Self-sovereignty, and that's a concept in the last couple of months. Like, I got introduced to that word and I just became obsessed with, like, what does that mean? Like, something I've been looking for my whole life that I never had, but I knew that I needed. Self-sovereignty. Spending my whole life being trapped by the desire of being wanted, of being seen, of being heard, being validated, being cared about. And those things are important to a degree, but they can be a fucking crutch too. They can destroy you. To want to, porn, and mommy issues, and being neglected, and always wanting women to see me, being attracted to women. Like, I just wish someone would look at me and think I'm just as beautiful as I see them, and not even just women, even like wanting guys to be friends with me, You talk about guys being lonely. Yeah, it is fucking lonely, man. When you don't measure up to people's vain and superficial and monetary standards or religious, they will show you just how much they love you, when you're going insane, when you're going through psychosis, when you're going through mental health, and the word family and friend starts to lose its meaning, and you feel unseen, and you're trapped in your own hellish, weed-filled garden. So I'm here, standing by me, standing by the length of time, standing by my words, standing by my ridiculous rants before my workouts, standing by my 30-minute intro videos and my monologues and whatever, standing by my pain and my frustration and my complaining and just saying, yep, I hear you, it's hard. Okay. Those are all valid, but let's just show up again. So I'm here, even when no one's here, even when no one's voting for me, even when no one's commenting, even when no one's subscribed, because I can't let the subscriptions and the engagement and the desperation of like click-through rates and all that shit, I can't let it define me. I can't. It'll destroy me. It's destroying other people. And I won't be me. I won't have a sense of self. I'll always be living through the eyes of other people. And I've spent all of my fucking life doing that. Being a people pleaser. Destroying myself. I've had my own Anakin arc. I understand that character way too well, terrifyingly well. But I just could never become Vader. I almost did. I became dangerously close to becoming that. And I don't say that lightly. I can't even talk about the stuff that happened with me. I don't even think it would be appropriate. I don't know where my mind went, the things that I've done and said and almost did. That's why I fight so hard. So I'm here, and yeah. And over this weekend, the last thing I want to say is that I thought about my eating habits, and I need to deal with it. I'm not in control of my eating habits. I'm eating like shit, and with as hard as I'm working, that is something that could cause me to quit. It's a weak point because I'm putting all this effort. I want to see change. I want to see real change. I want to see growth, and it's not going to happen if I don't rein that part of me in. It's just not. But it's already hard enough to come out here and take the time to record, and then I have to edit, and then I have to manage being a dad and bills and house and all this stuff and working, and I'm barely having relationships as it is with anyone outside of my house, and even within my house, it's, yeah. That's another story. But what I'm getting at is that I'm trying to figure out how do I navigate that on this journey, in this path. It can get to be too much if I start recording my food and trying to take videos and, hey guys, and I got more extra content and more extra film I got to add and edit. And maybe it's worth it. I'm just trying to figure out how to be more accountable with that, because I'm terrible with it and I make excuses. And having an addictive personality, it's like a hop between things. Like if I stop watching porn, then I start eating bad. Then I start eating bad, then I start eating candy, then I maybe get lazy, play video games. Then if I stop doing that, then it's like I go to alcohol, and it's like, why do I have to have dopamine indulge in anything like that, you know? Why do I have to do these patterns? I really ask myself, trying not to be judgmental and developing a complex, like, why? Can I just stop? I beg with myself, please, you know? So I need to start addressing it. I need to focus on it. I need to give it better attention. Now, maybe that might be, I might have to spend less time on some of my own personal projects right now. And maybe I might have to spend less time playing video games, or even spending time with my group in the evenings, or where we kind of game together. It's like a little bit of my social life. I'm not trying to get to an unhealthy point. But I'm already at an unhealthy point in so many areas. I have to deal with this. So I'm just trying to figure it out, what to do. And it's gonna be really hard. The cold is coming. See, I'm like bundled up, like my arms folded. And I'm just trying to think, like, how am I gonna have the willpower to come out here when it starts to get to like 20, 15, 10, 3 degrees. And it's so cold I can't even touch the bench press bar. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do it. Anyways, I think I've said enough. And at this point, I think the only thing I'm doing is procrastinating and avoiding actually tackling this, and because I have to go for a run out in the cold. So I better get started. Sometimes I've been feeling a bit lost with my exercises because there's so many things that I have to deal with between, weakness, pain in my joints, crackling, just like nerve compression, stiffness, atrophy, lack of mobility, other things like that. And it's hard for me to focus because I want to build muscle. there's the impatient ego part of me that wants to be like, you know, testosterone pumping big man like I used to. And then there's the other part of me that like really wants to focus on yoga, calisthenics, mobility, you know, segueing into martial arts. And I know I have to be patient. So I was warming up, as you just saw, and working on like stretching and elongating my calves, because those are like really, really rough spots. Hamstrings, my hips, glutes. I really, I'm gonna just start hammering out my core. But while I was stretching, I think it came to me. Since I'm gonna be here for 6 months, you know, I gotta get through all of November, December, and then January through April. I am gonna take some time to experiment. I'm gonna spend the next 2 weeks just really hammering out, like my warm up, like I do, like stretching my quads, hamstrings, calves, and working my core. So I'm gonna keep that indefinitely. I think I'm gonna keep working on that in my workouts, especially my warm ups. I'm gonna hold off on weightlifting, and I'm gonna hold myself to it because now that I've recorded and I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna spend the next couple weeks, so starting now through this weekend and then through next week through that weekend, I'm gonna spend the next couple weeks just working on my pancake routine and seeing how strong I can get with it if I just focus on it for a couple weeks. I've never done it. I just want to see if I do it every day. And I think I'll do things like progressively load. Maybe I'll add some weights onto some of the stretches. Maybe put like a barbell, or maybe just like a dumbbell behind my neck, and some of the like lunges and the like lunge squats and stuff like that, and like the skandasana and stuff like that. I think I'm gonna try adding some progressions on there and seeing if I can up the resistance, and slowly but incrementally. If I just focus on this one skill set, you know, the stretches and routine for pancake, how strong I can get. So I'm gonna do probably a couple sets of pancake. I'm only gonna show one because my phone's gonna die, and it's a lot of footage to edit, and I don't have a lot of space on my phone. I've had to turn down, like, was it last week, the week before even, I had to turn down my phone to like 720p at like 30 frames per second, because it blows up my phone anything bigger than that, and I don't have a lot of extra HD space for external hard drives, and my hard drive is really small. So yeah, anyways, that's my plan. All right.
That's the start of week 3. Let's go. I showed the fuck up.
All right. Well, we're back. The lighting is different because it is actually 2:40 p.m. So I'm recording way earlier. The reason that is because my audio's coming through. The reason that is because yesterday was my wife's birthday, and I thought, I did my exercise, but I wanted to give the rest of the evening and my time to her. So I decided not to edit video at my board 12, and which was the last video from the previous week. And I figured I'd do it today. But because I don't want to get behind and I want to get a training session, and I just figured I'd play Guilty Gear before I get day 14 started, which I'll end up editing tomorrow and posting it. And I'll have to just record today, which was supposed to be for yesterday, video 13, and then edit and post video 12, and edit and post video 13 all in one day. So 2 videos are going to go up today, and then I should be back on regular schedule. So I don't know how long I'm going to be editing for, but I'm just going to play now because I'm fucking out of it. My body hurts, my legs hurt. Oh my god. Last thing I want to be doing right now is doing that same mission. But the first thing I'm going to be doing is that very mission. Every time I hear this music, it's like my fucking anime training montage music. I'm gonna use this shit in a fucking long video at one point. I'm gonna montage after all my training. Oh, you know what? That's what I was gonna do. It's gonna be tedious. Oh my god, it's gonna be tedious, but I have to do it. I have to, or I'm just not gonna get better. I might as well do it with Soul since I have to do his missions. That is a really cool color. That little touch of like electric blue on his collar is amazing. That the contrast on the shading, that blue, makes it look like it's glowing. It's fucking amazing. I don't know why I don't like him blonde. I really don't like him blonde. He's like from Hidden Cloud Village. That's kind of a cool color scheme. I'm a fan of this though. Guy Kieski. Sorry, Kai. You're our hamburger sandbag. This dude's been punched so many times. He is ground beef. Okay. Yeah, see, that's the timing right there. Hard part is I gotta get my left thumbs all good and warm and agile. Two, three, four. I'll just do 185. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 5, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 45, I'm so slower, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 52, 53, 54, 55, 55, 56, 57, 9, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 3, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Another direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 20, 29, 30, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 66, 67, 68, 60, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, huh? 85, 86, 87, 88, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Can't go that way. 1, 2, 2, 2. Okay, I'm gonna have to try this. Up, down, up, down, up, down. 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 4, 5, 55, 56, 57, 8, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 63, 64, 65, 66, 7, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 84, 86, 87, 88, 89, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 28, 29, 30, left side, 31, 32, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 44, 45, 45, 46, 40, 46, 47, 47, 48, 48, 49, 49, 50, 50, 51, 51, 52, 52, 53, 53, 54, 55, 55, 56, 56, 56, 57, 58, 58, I gotta slower, 59, 59, 60, 60, 61, 60, 62, 62, 63, 64, 64, 65, 66, 67, 67, 67, 68, 68, 69, 69, 70, 70, 71, 71, 72, 72, 73, 73, 74, 76, 76, 77, 77, 78, 78, 79, 79, 80, 80, 81, 81, 82, 82, 84, 84, 85, 85, 86, 87, 88, 88, 89, 89, 90, 90, 91, 91, 92, 92, 93, 93. 95, 96, 96, 97, 97. Up, over, down, up, over, down, up, over, down, up, over, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Down, up, down, up, alt. That counted? Really? Down, up, oh. Down, up, over. Down, up, over. Down, up, alt. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, alt. Down, up, down, up, down, up, alt. Otakua. Otakua. Down, up, down, up, down, up, alt. Okay. Try this side. Down, up, down, up, down, up, alt. Down, up, down, up, down, up, alt. Yeah, right. That shit went all the way around. I mean, it gave it to me, but down, up, down, up, down, up. Yeah, going left is a weak spot of mine. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Oh.
Down, up. Down, up. Down, up. Oh. No, don't give it to me when I don't put the input in right. Down, up. Down, up. Down, up. Down, up. Down, up. Down, up. I still need to practice going left more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 23, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. A little closer. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I'm still going all the way around. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Volcanica Viper. Volcanica Viper. 1, 2, 3. He does not sound like he's saying Tyrant Flame. He sounds like he's saying Diamond Flame. Mendoku da yo, otaku wa. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Mendoku yo, otaku wa. Yummy. God, getting bandit. How far does that motherfucker go? Oh, you can trigger the kick early? I see. You can extend the range. Wow. I can put him pretty far. I see. Okay, getting this Roman cancel application timing. Damn. Okay, it's harder going left. Oh, okay. The timing is... Damn it. Oh, oh, God. Oh my God, getting this off. This is crazy. I'm doing it on purple, but not on red. It's not gonna give me it. I gotta do something else because I'm getting sloppy now. Anji Mito. Anji Mito. Oh, that's right. I gotta wait a second after. That's right. Oops. Yeah. Fail. Oops. This was in the wasteland. What was the combo in? Oh, this is the one I had a hard time getting off. Goofing off. That's right. Oops. You can't be too high in the air and get this one off. You gotta keep hitting jumping. Oops. All kinds of fucking up. No, yeah. Oh my god, what the hell? Yeah, I knew I was gonna fuck up. Why didn't it? Standing bees. So if I hit him with that and it didn't count it, it was weird. Thanks. Oh, you're such a... Oh my god, why is it... Oh my god. I went too high. Oh my god. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? I don't know where my thumbs are going and why it's not getting off the command. I'm not getting it now. Oh, too high.
You can do better. You can do better.
I feel like I have to spam Y to find the timing for the hits after each one. I have yet to like just only be able to press it once and get it off to know the timing. Now I can't get the fucking... Can't get the goddamn ult off. Oh my god, this is driving me insane. I clearly need to